When you hear the word risk, what comes to your mind? Do you see it as death? Do you visualize somebody skydiving from an aeroplane 30,000 feet above sea level? Share with the LifeVersity community in the comment box below and tell us what you believe risk is. In this video, we are going to talk about risk and success in online business. If you haven't subscribed to the LifeVersity channel, please pause right there and smash that subscribe button for me. It comes at no additional cost on your side. In addition, you will be notified whenever I post a new video on this channel. Also, remember to turn on the notification in order for you to be notified on time whenever I post a new video. A story is told of an Italian explorer called Christopher Columbus, or Columbus. You've heard it. Depends on where you've heard the story, and depends on who taught you the story. So this Italian explorer, we are told that at the time everybody believed that the world was flat like a table. Christopher Columbus believed that the world was round, contrary to the belief of everyone. Christopher Columbus also had a desire to discover the shortest route to the riches of Asia. Now, being Italian, he had very big dreams, but he had one shortcoming, and that is obvious. He didn't have enough money to explore his dreams and visions. So Christopher Columbus didn't find excuses. He thought of a plan, and he planned on using the easiest way to be able to get the funding he needed to explore his mission and to prove everybody in the world once and for all that the world wasn't a table, it was a sphere. So Christopher Columbus decided to approach King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain for funding. So they listened to Columbus' story, and then they decided to give him the funding because they knew if he managed to find the shortest route to Asia, he will be able to give them a good return on investment. So the moment Christopher Columbus got the funding approved, he was on his way with his crew to discover the shortest route to Asia, to the riches of Asia, and also to prove that the world was a sphere. So everybody was waiting for Christopher Columbus to sail off the edge of the earth and die together with his crew. But you know what happened? He managed to succeed, and he not only discovered the shortest route to the riches of Asia, but he also proved once and for all that the world was a sphere, not as flat as a table. So Christopher Columbus took a risk, and that risk led him to his success. Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Spain also took a risk. They invested their resources and money to create ships and to fund Christopher to ensure that he succeeds in his mission. Of course, they also got their profit out of that organization and out of that arrangement with Christopher Columbus. Another story is told of the Wright brothers. At the time where we only knew that on kite could be flown by a human being, the Wright brothers believed that they could create an object that could enable a human to fly like a bird. Nobody believed that their venture could be possible. Everybody was contented with walking and maybe moving in a car, but flying, that was a no-go zone. But these guys, from a humble background of owning only a bicycle shop, surprised the world when they launched the first aeroplane, and from there henceforth the Boeings of this world came into existence because of two brothers taking a risk. Another story is told of Neil Armstrong being the first man to walk on the moon, or to step on the moon for that matter, together with the Apollo 9 team, taking a risk. Nobody knew that somebody could ever fly and reach the moon and walk on the moon. It took risk. I come from Kenya, a country known to breed athletes, people who are fastest when it comes to track events or running. And last year, in October 12th, 2019, a Kenyan by the name Eliud Kipchoge broke the Ineos marathon record by becoming the first man to complete a marathon in less than 2 hours. That is what we are talking about: risk. Taking the risk to venture into uncharted ventures. And the same applies to everything. Virtually everything in life involves risk. Think of anything. Think of even a train coming up with the rail track, the electrical train and all that. It all takes risk. So if you're asking yourself, I'm seated here, I don't have anything to do or where to start, I want to start an online business, but I don't know how it will turn out. It might turn out to be risky and scary. Be informed. Risk is everywhere. Wherever you go, there is risk. If you forfeit risk, you also forfeit success. So if it is that online business you've been dreaming of starting, that YouTube channel, this is the day. Take the risk, take the dive, take that courage to dive into the deep end and test the waters, see where it takes you. And there is no failure in taking risk. If you fail, it depends on what you call your failure. There is nothing like failure in life. There are only lessons learned. If you didn't succeed in attaining what you had ventured out to attain, then you get valuable lessons through experience. Lessons learned through experience stick more than lessons learned through only hearing. Through experience, you can be able to relate the story and prove to people once and for all that you went through the grueling experience to get that lesson. So there is nothing like failure in taking a risk. So if it is that online business, start today. If it is opening that live trading account, forex trading account, this is the day and this is the time. If it is recording that song and publishing it online, whether on YouTube or on DistroKid or on Spotify, do it today and start pushing your song online. Do not wait for the right time. Do not fear to take risk, because fear will always hold you back. But you need to know that beyond fear and in taking risk, you will be able to discover your success. If it is starting that blog, do it today. If it is writing that book, start the first chapter today, right now, and publish it on Amazon or on Smashwords and start marketing it online. We have 7 billion people approximately on earth, and you can be able to access, even if it is a tenth of the 7 billion online through internet. You can market your music. Out of the 7 billion people, you will have people who will like your work and they will be able to buy your idea, and you will be able to make your success from there. So remember one thing: if success is really important to you, you will find a way. If success is not that important to you, you will find an excuse. So just know that risk is equals to success. Without risk, there is no success. Life minus risk is equals to failure, but risk is equal to success. That's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to motivate somebody who is planning to start an online business. Maybe you've been inspired by the content I post on LifeVersity, and you are thinking about starting something that will transform the world and also change your life. this is the time. You need to take that risk. All the examples I've used here of Christopher Columbus, of the Wright brothers, and of course of Neil Armstrong, these people ventured in fields that had never been ventured in before. They were totally new fields. For you, if you want to start a YouTube channel, at least there is somebody who has succeeded in starting a YouTube channel, and you can be able to model their strategy and be able to arrive to your destination, or be able to attain your success from the experience of another person. But the examples I use are of people who didn't have a mentor, of people who went into the darkness not knowing where they were going or what will come up. So be encouraged and take that first step. That's it for this video, guys. See you again in the next video. If you've not subscribed to LifeVersity, pause right there and smash that subscribe button. Turn on the notification in order to be notified immediately I put out a new video. God bless you.